Cuatro y ya. Welcome to this a special session of our class. We have today an expert in strategic planning, scenario analysis, systemic thinking. Alvaro Briceno, graduate at Columbia University. He is an expert who has been an advisor to the Inter-American Development Bank, to several oil companies, electrical companies. He also has been an expert that has been studying the presidents and the use of power and the balance of power and the strategic thinking into the balance of power. He has been also advisor to several companies, non-profit, grassroots movement. It's an honor for me to have Alvaro today in our class, and we're going to talk about all these tools and how these tools are key to the NGOs, to the non-profit. Alvaro,
Thank you.
welcome to our class.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. It's an honor.
Strategic planning, systemic thinking, scenario analysis, all these planning or strategic tools, why and how we can use these tools into the nonprofit sector. Is it important to use these tools in the nonprofit sector?
Okay, look, well, thank you very much, Dr. Ponce, for this opportunity. And thank you, all of you. It is crucial to develop skills managing and using properly the different tools that are offered for management. Okay, you mentioned some of them. Okay, that are really, really important. Scenario analysis, systemic thinking, strategic planning, strategic agendas, a lot. But beyond them, the boss, and beyond what could be the common sense, okay? It is crucial that managers and people that is being useful for management, analysts, policymakers, and so on, okay? People that are in front of every function, marketing, even accounting, all of them, okay? It is important that they develop the skills to identify which tool is useful for what situation, for what problem. Not all of them are useful for everything. As perhaps your hammer in your house is not useful to open the fridge, okay, or to repair the fridge. Perhaps you need to develop a clear link between challenges and problems and tools. And this is the same for the profit and the non-profit sector, okay? And actually, I would say that the non-profit sector has a larger challenge in this regard.
What about for fundraising, for development, for when a nonprofit wants to get more from foundations, from a business that probably also use these tools, and from the government. So how we can use these tools, and what is the in this competitive environment, and times that change all the time, what do you say is the most important element for a nonprofit for fundraising and using these tools?
Okay, well, in this post-COVID-19 situation, okay, which is being evolving, okay, and which is being defined every day and every week and every month, okay, I would say that the challenges are double, okay? It's not only to understand what worked and what did not work in the past, but also what can be done now, okay? And in this regard, I would say that the management and in every of the functions that you mentioned, okay, marketing, sales, etc. Okay, they should first see and try to get the best knowledge on what is going on in their sector, okay, and in the sector that of the founders, or the people that they are being are giving money for this. If, perhaps the families that are funding your NGO, for instance, okay, but also the companies and even the government. New trends, new patterns will be developed, okay, and those people and those institutions, those organizations that that identify these patterns and can know and can um, uh, put some intelligence on this, okay, to see how they are changing, okay, what the new requirements will be in place, okay. These will be the ones that will success. I would say that now more than ever, change in these mindsets are needed, okay. People trying to do what they did in the past, in the pre-COVID situation, uh, I would say that they will fail, okay, or mostly failed, okay. Uh, it is really difficult, the situation that is for many sectors that has been developed in the last couple of months, okay. And this is a turning point, okay. We are in an uh, inflection point in many sectors, and not only many sectors, in many areas. Let's say areas that are transversal. Let's say logistics, okay. How to manage the logistics. I think that there are a lot of challenges there, okay. So understand them, and the word would be now, the critical word would be anticipate. How to anticipate the new changes, okay, and then the how the regulation will evolve, how the new rules of the sectors will evolve, okay, how to anticipate that about them. This is crucial.
It's anticipation also to your competitors. It's anticipation also to what Tucker called it the war room of the nonprofits. See how your competitors behave. See how the environment behaves. It's about that.
Like, you mentioned the word systemic,
Yep.
and this is it, okay. Every time, and with these moves that have shaken everything, okay, every part of the society, every part of the economy has been shaken, okay, and how they will these new parts of your sector, how they will evolve to get a new steady state, okay. But where and how will be the new steady state? We don't know, but we can guess, and we can jointly with all the parts of the organization. It's not only marketing, it's sales, it's planning, it's accounting, okay? It's regulation, it's communications. All of them should work, because all of them are looking different parts of the system, okay? They are in contact with different sectors, with different functions, with different kind of information. So putting all together now is crucial, Dr. Ponce, okay? Because a new knowledge is being developed, or should be developed, okay? A new understanding, okay? And this systemic approach is fundamental, okay? You cannot solve, let's say, just the human resources problems that have arisen in the last couple of months or years, okay? With the not going to work, to the office, working from home, all this. It is crucial to face them. But also, this should be put in context of some other parts of the thing of the life that is are being changed too. Okay, founders are changing. Okay, loss many losses have been suffered in many areas. Okay, and all this is pushing for changes, and changes in human resources, in finance, in, let's say, in real estate. Okay, in how people will is working on, and how people will work. They will uh, dramatically change, let's say, the teamwork, how teams are working now. What will be uh, the teamwork, let's say, in the excellence in team working now. So all this is changing. This is why the systemic approach is crucial. And the systemic approach not only uh, connects different parts of the system, which are completely different, as I mentioned: human resources, finance, marketing, sales, inventories. All these should be the let's say thought in a new way. Okay, and of course, the given that it is complex uh, to think on all of them um, uh, jointly, okay, you will have to put priorities. Okay, you will have to prioritize really well, because um, as many things have changed, and as many things and many areas need fixes, okay, you will have to think on which one uh, help others to be easier to change. Okay, so how to start, where to start, and how to manage that. It requires, certainly, I would say, a good the willingness to approach and to engage in new ways to solve problems.
Oh, excellent. We're getting to the end, but these words are key. Anticipation, be prepared for change, managing that change, and the systemic approach. It is a priority for the nonprofit sector. It's a priority for the for-profit. It's a priority
So,
for the nonprofit.
absolutely, yes.
And in a time that everything is it's changing, and the new normal, it's not clear what's gonna be the new normal. That is this those are key elements. Thank you very much. Last word. Thank you very much for being here with us, with all the students, and sharing your knowledge with them, years and years of knowledge in 15 minutes. That's a challenge. And thank you very much. Last word, Engineer Briseño.
Okay, look, if I could say a last word, I would say that flexibility is a key skill, even value, is uh, is 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 something that will fit every area. Okay, and in flexibility, by flexibility I mean also to be open to new ways of thinking, of watching things, okay, of evaluating things, okay, and new frames to see what is possible, okay, uh, to be attached to the old, and when I mean old, maybe old last year's frames, okay. Now is very old. What we did and what we planned in 2019 is, this is the really far from us, okay, in terms of the changes that the whole life have gotten. I would say that anticipation and flexibility, okay, are two words not to forget by management and by leadership, okay. Thank you so much, okay, and it's an honor to work with you and for for your students. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
In the
you. In
name
the
of
name
John
of John
Hopkins
Hopkins.
University, we appreciate having you as a guest lecturer, and we hope that we're gonna have you in the future in other classes. Thank you very much for your time and for sharing your knowledge with us. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
and thank you all of you for watching this special session with our key expert in strategic planning, thinking, and systemic thinking. Thank you very much.
Take care.